your original hometown dealer, Saida, Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram.
Hello, sports fans. Coach Pete DeBoer is out in Vegas. And do you remember the old saying, you were in good hands? Well, the Las Vegas Aces seem to be in good hands with first-year coach Becky Hammon. The Las Vegas Aviators are atop the West, and things aren't always as they seem. We will look at athletes and mental health. I'm Doug Ferber. After not quite 3 seasons behind the bench, Golden Knight coach Pete DeBoer has been let go. GM Kelly McCrimmon made the announcement Monday. The 53-year-old DeBoer is one of 28 NHL coaches in history to have over 500 wins in his career. But after the Vegas franchise didn't make the playoffs for the first time in 5 years, you knew changes were coming. DeBoer leaves with a record of 98, 50, and 12, but the statistic of the Knights only scoring 18.6% of their power plays under his leadership just wasn't enough. A new coach hasn't been named, but stay tuned. The Las Vegas Aces are off to a 3-1 start under new head coach Becky Hammon. Last Friday, the Aces completed their 2-game Eastern trip, defeating the Atlanta Dream convincingly 96-73. Center Asia Wilson led a balanced attack with 15 for Vegas. Kelsey Plum, Rakrina Williams, and Chelsea Gray each added 14 points. Ari McDonald led all scorers for the Dream with 20 in her team's first loss of the 2022 season. The Aces host Phoenix tonight at the Michelob Ultra Arena at Mandalay Bay. The tip-off is set for 7 p.m. Speaking of the Aces, center Asia Wilson has been named the Western Conference Player of the Week. It is the 7th Player of the Week honor Wilson has collected in her 5-year career in the WNBA. Wilson leads the league in block shots with 3.75 per game, while averaging 11 rebounds and 15 points a game to lead the Aces, who are now 3-1 on the season. The Las Vegas Aviators split their 6-game homestand with the Salt Lake Bees this past week and are in Reno to take on the Aces beginning tonight. Sunday, the Aviators wrapped up with Salt Lake with an offensive onslaught led by fan favorite Sky Bolt, who was in Las Vegas on a rehab assignment from Oakland. Bolt hit a 2-run homer in the 6-run third for the Aviators. Bolt went 2 for 5 in the game. The Aviators are atop the Pacific Coast League West Division, 1 game up on Salt Lake and 2 games ahead of Reno heading into tonight. The first pitch is set for 6:35 p.m. As fans, we look at pro athletes and think, wow, they have it going on. What we don't know is that athletes are just like us. They put their shoes on 1 foot at a time. And in doing so, they also can suffer from mental health issues. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. I know what you're thinking. Millionaire athletes always could fall back on their millions. That's not the case. Just ask Las Vegas Aces stars Kelsey Plum, Rakrina Williams, and Sydney Colson.
I mean, mental health is something that everyone deals with, whether they want to admit it publicly or not. I think for me personally, I've definitely had struggles with mental health, and the longer I live on this earth, I realize how important it is to speak your truth.
People tend to forget that we're not just athletes. I know it's sensitive and a touchy thing, but we're not just entertainers. Like, some people have some serious mental things going on that maybe they're scared to talk about.
Sometimes people can be at the highest point in their career and you think that everything is great, but they're struggling.
We all have pressure in our lives, whether we are athletes, fathers, mothers, sisters, or brothers. For whatever it's worth, never assume a friend or relative is okay. Reach out or make sure that your friend or family member know that you're there for them. Being there could save a life. For KPVM-25 TV Sports, I'm Doug Ferber.